Hello everyone and welcome to the Mindset Model Podcast, the house of good vibes and unicorn energy. I am your number one hype girl cheering you through the game of life. On this podcast, I am here to help you unleash your best self, to bring your dreams to life using the art of mindset and manifestation. Let's create magic. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mindset Model Podcast. I hope you are having the best week. If you are in the UK celebrating Christmas, I hope you've had a proper crimbo. And if not, I hope you're having a lovely week anyway. So, in this episode, this is going to be very exciting because we are going to be focusing on the 2025 manifestations and we are going to be bringing them to life with the ultimate vision board. Oh yes. So I'm going to be sharing my step-by-step guide on how to create and activate your most powerful vision board yet. And this is tried and tested by me this year. And oh my goodness me, it is like ultimate. You're not even gonna know yourself. It's that exciting. So step one is to get clear on what you actually want. Now, I know this seems simple, but actually a lot of us do get a bit confused as to what we actually want. And what I've mentioned in some of my previous episodes will really help you to get clear. Because sometimes we think we want something based on other people's opinions or what society says and all of that stuff. So really important to get clear on what you want on a soul level. What do you actually want in 2025 with no limitations, nothing getting in your way, no opinions of others? What would you love? What would really, really, really excite you truly? So that is your first step. The second step is deciding what type of vision board you actually want to work with. What one is going to feel good to you? So there's a couple of different versions. There is the physical copies that you can create from getting lots of magazine clippings, brochures from the travel agents. That's always a fun one. So you can choose, tropical destinations, 5-star luxury resorts, whatever resonates with you. You can also do print-offs from the internet of maybe your dream home, clippings from flyers from maybe a concert or show or activity you would love to go to. You can get really creative with this. Or what you could do is actually paint or draw your own vision board. Now, my first vision board back in 2015, I actually drew myself. Now, this is mainly because at that time I was a poor, penniless bastard and I did not have a computer or a laptop. And I'm not actually sure if Pinterest was even invented then. So anyway, I drew what I wanted to manifest. I drew my dream home, what it looked like in the countryside. I drew what my dream holiday would look like in the Maldives with the palm trees and that lovely overwater chalet. I drew myself in a wedding dress. I drew the engagement ring. Activities such as meeting wild dolphins and turtles in the ocean, all of which I have manifested and some, so very exciting. Now, a very popular vision board which most people do nowadays is a digital one. Now, I currently have a digital one on my laptop, on my phone. I love digital copies of vision boards because they are easy to amend and update, and you can use Canva to create your vision board, which is free and really, really easy to use. All you do is go into Canva. You can have it as an app or just on your desktop. When you go into Canva, just set up a free account on there, and then type in the search bar vision board, or vision board for desktop, or vision board for phone, and it will literally bring up hundreds of templates, and just choose one which resonates with you. Step 3, start collecting images. This is the fun part, and it's a very important part. Now, I use Pinterest to get my images just because I find it really easy to use, and I love the imagery they have on there. So I created a folder on my Pinterest called Vision Board 2025. And then when you've done that, start adding images that really excite you. The important thing here is to choose images that when you look at them, they invoke an emotion that you want to feel. How it would feel when your manifestation shows up in your life. Images that feel so damn good and in alignment with what you want. Now, a great tip when choosing images is as if you're seeing it through your own eyes. And one thing I like to do is actually, if there is people in the images, choosing people that actually look like me. So for an example, one image I have on my 2025 vision board is a film camera, but the woman in the shot has dark hair and dark features just like me. So it could be me. It's all about convincing the subconscious mind and making it feel as real as possible. Step 4 is clearing any limiting beliefs. So if you've chosen some images and when you look at them, you maybe get that little voice in your head and it says, don't be ridiculous, you can't possibly have that. You know that voice. No fucking way is that possible for me. That's absolutely fine if that voice pops up, but it does mean that you do have a little bit of work, a little bit of a block, which you need to go back and challenge those limiting beliefs. So my previous episode is the shrink and delete method. Go back and have a listen to that and really start creating a space where you can start to believe this is possible for you, because it is. It absolutely is. One handy trick here to help with this, to blast through these limiting beliefs, is to also add images on your vision board of things that you have already manifested that you're so proud of. So if maybe you've already been to your tropical island, say, add this to your vision board or something similar. If you have had a promotion before, or if you've had a big chunk of money before, add an image that brings this to life. Maybe you've got an old screenshot of your online bank account, or maybe you've got the email of the congratulations for your promotion, or, anything like that. Because this helps your subconscious mind to believe it is possible. Collect that evidence, because you can absolutely manifest anything you want. Step 5. This is all about activating your vision board with your senses. So on my 2025 vision board, I have got an image of, I think it's Bora Bora, somewhere lovely. And I will look at this image and I can hear the sound of the ocean. I can feel that soft white sand. I can taste that beautiful fresh fruit, even smelling the palm trees. I know that sounds weird, but I can just smell them. And if you've had a similar experience as to what's on your vision board like this, you can easily imagine what the experience would be like. So I've been to the Maldives and I absolutely loved it. So I've utilized that experience to really integrate that into my vision board. I want more of that luxury paradise travel, and I know it is coming for me. So if you have got something on your vision board you have never ever experienced before, make it up. Use your imagination, get creative, have some fun with this. So, when I was manifesting a jungle trip this year in 2024, I used this very technique. I had never been to a jungle before, but I imagined the humidity and the sounds I would hear by researching what other people had said about the jungle, by watching YouTube videos and good old David Attenborough. Also, I got to go to a lot of conservation parks around the UK, and one of them actually has a tropical house. And I used to go in there, and it had all of the amazing bird noises. Obviously, it had like mega humidity. I would close my eyes and literally be in the jungle. So, if you are manifesting, say, for example, your dream home, and maybe, I don't know, it's a massive mansion house, I bet that if you did some research, there is a similar property for sale that you can go and view. You can go and pretend. Then you can feel what it's like to be in a grand house with the big windows, lots of light and room. Or maybe you are manifesting a fancy new car for 2025. Again, you can go and test drive a car, go and sniff that leather, cruise around feeling like a sexy beast. And even if you don't want to test drive, there's nothing stopping you going into a car dealership, finding the car you want, and just having a little sit inside. So for 2025, another thing on my vision board, I've literally got some amazing things that really excite me. And one of them is to do some more acting and presenting on more of a grander level. Oh, yes. Now, I have been to a studio before, but mainly for when I do my photo shoots. But I've never been to a proper film set or a big presenting studio. But I've done some research and I now have an acting tutor who is taking me to a studio so I can actually feel what it's like to be within this area. So that's really going to help me to activate my vision board. Now, step 6, this is the final step and it is very important. I know all of these steps are very important, but this one particularly. This is detaching from the how and putting pressure on your vision board, such as time pressure. So when I look at my vision board, I genuinely get excited. I know it's already done. I know it's coming up for me. I know it's going to show up when it is ready. The energy I'm in, it's fun, it's light, it's not a desperate energy. So it's very much like, wouldn't it be fun if I had these things? It's like a bonus energy. This would enhance my life. It's an added extra. Looking at your vision board every single day, it's about bringing that feeling of love, joy, excitement, activating your imagination and reminding you of how grateful you are for the life you've already created and how thankful you are for the great, amazing things that are coming your way. So enjoy creating your 2025 vision board, and I cannot wait for you to experience the ultimate magic which is coming for you in 2025.